good group of boys and girls we have this morning. You know, I want to talk to y'all about something that we all know about. But there might be some things that are interesting to us that we don't know about. And I like to talk about those kind of things, okay? I want to talk about the church this morning. See this church here? Isn't this something? It looks like a small model of ours, except it's made out of wood. You want to look and see what's on the inside of it? Come on, let's look at it. Look at that. See the pews and the organ and the choir. And yeah, and it's got a pulpit for the preacher. It's even got a balcony up there. Okay, that's good. Now, I'm going to put this roof back on. Because this church was made by someone who had been put in jail. Isn't that something? He had a lot of time on his hands. And he built this church for us. It must have been something special to him to take all the time and effort to make this beautiful thing that reminds us of the church. Now, children's stories have two levels. One level is for the adults because they're listening in. And the other level is for you all. This is for the adults. You may be interested in knowing how many times the word church is mentioned in the Gospels. Anybody want to guess? Well, you know, don't you? Oh, quick, read through. 3 times. Only 3 times the word church. Actually, 2 of them are in one verse. All 3 are in the Gospel of Matthew, the first Gospel. The only one that mentions the word church. And you know probably what it's about. Jesus talking to Peter and said, "On this rock I'll build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it." That's not many mentions for the word church. Paul and them make up for it for the rest of the New Testament, like 100 times. They use the word church. But early on, the church wasn't a building. Did you know that? They met in people's homes. Isn't that neat? They didn't have a building, so they gathered in people's homes. And they called it the house church. The church at your house. The church at Mark's mother's house. See? That was the way it first started out. And it wasn't for 300 years later they organized, and then we had the church as a building. But the question is, does the church have do people have a church, or are we a church? Isn't that something? When I was your age, in Sunday school, they taught me this little thing. It's a little poem. I want you to do it like, put your hands together. You know it. You know. Put your hands together. Now do them upside down. Do them upside down like this. Okay, good. All right, this is the church, and this is the steeple. Open it up, and there's all the people we've been around. So, I wanted you to know that the building is important, but it's not the church. When Jesus said, "On this rock I'll build my church," that was 2,000 years ago, and the church is still here. But that wasn't a building he was talking about, was it? Because we are the church. You are the church. So I want you to remember that. But remember, only 3 times in the Gospels is the word church mentioned.
Listen to your children pray.